Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, Plans with Amanda. This video is going to be a little bit different today. I figured that there are a lot of new planners that are going to start watching our videos, that are buying new planners for this year, and I wanted to share my favorite planner tools with you guys. You don't need all of this stuff to plan. You don't need anything but probably some scissors and some stickers. As a matter of fact, you probably wouldn't even need scissors, but I don't know how you would do it without scissors, but whatever. I wanted to show you guys my favorite planner tools today, and nothing is super special. It's just regular stuff you can get at a lot of it you can get at Walmart, you can get at Amazon, any craft stores, and I'll have everything linked for you below. If it's linked below, it's possible that it's an affiliate link. If it's not an affiliate link, I'll link it anyway because I want you guys to know where I've gotten everything. But also my Amazon storefront is linked below, and it's got a lot of the stuff in it because a lot of the stuff I do get off of Amazon. So I'll link everything that I can, but I just wanted to go through my planner tools with you guys and tell a little bit about each thing and share that with you. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I would say that you need is scissors. We talked about that. So the scissors that I like to use are a couple of different kinds. I use my Precision EK Tools precision scissors to cut small little areas, or like if you're cutting out a sticker or cutting off part of a sticker you don't want on there. They come with a little cover on them. I don't typically keep the cover on them because I use them so much. The other scissors that I use, probably a little more often than these, are just some regular household scissors. These are Yoobi, Y-O-O-B-I. I love these scissors. I can't talk today. I love these. They're fun. They're pretty. They're really good scissors. And I got these at Hobby Lobby on clearance, I think. I don't remember honestly, but they are linked on Amazon as well. And they come in different colors. I don't know what colors are available, but that's the scissors that I like to use. The other thing that I'll tell you about really quickly before we move on to another item is Goo Gone. This is different than Undo, which you've seen me use on my channel before. Goo Gone is a solution. It's glue and tape remover, if you can see that. I know there's probably a glare. You can get this at Walmart, any grocery stores probably, but it's a kind of an oily liquid, but you basically can just put some of this on a paper towel and clean the sticky off of your scissors, and you have to rub just a little bit, but eventually it cleans all that stickiness off of your scissors, and they're a lot easier to use. So if you notice your scissors getting sticky, use some Goo Gone. So that's, I'd say, one item and two items, so that's two. The other thing that I use a lot are tweezers. There's different kinds of tweezers though. You've probably seen me use these tweezers since I started my channel. I've used these tweezers for years. These are EK Tools. They used to be Cutter Bee brand, but EK Tools makes these tweezers, and they're called, I think they're called reverse tweezers. The difference is that they stay closed unless you squeeze them. You squeeze them to open it up, and then they stay closed. So I like these tweezers a lot. They're a very, very sharp point on there. They're good for getting under stickers and for placing stickers, bullet points, things like that. The other style of tweezers that I sometimes use, or also are available, are little, let's see, you got these little bitty tiny little tweezers here that you just have to hold to close. You squeeze them to close. They're like you know, pluck your eyebrows with, right? But these are good to use as well. And then there are these are called eyelash. I think they're eyelash tweezers. I don't put eyelashes on. I probably wouldn't put that near my eyeball, but anyway, they're also very sharp, but they stay open. And so some people like the ones that you have to hold it closed, but I typically like these better. But these are also available that you can choose from. They have the curved tips, and then they have with the straight tip. So different ones. I personally like the really sharp tips for getting up and under stickers. These are not as sharp, obviously, but they can also be used for placing stickers and small, tiny stickers, bullet points, things like that. So tweezers, I would say, is item number 3. I'll try to keep up with that as we go. Item number 4 is going to be a craft tool, or craft knife. I'm sorry, a craft knife. This is also by EK Tools. I like EK Tools. I've used, like I said, I've used those these brand for a long time, going back to my scrapbooking days. But this is a retractable craft knife, and what I like about it is it's like a pen. You can click it to open it and close it. You can replace the blade, but I use this to trim stickers and or washi tape, and I use this a lot. Can't really think of everything I use it for right now, but mostly to trim stickers or to cut around a box or something like that. You don't have to use this type of craft knife. You can use just a regular craft knife. I've got other ones that I could have showed you. Let me see if I have another style. This is the other style of craft knife that I wanted to show you. This is a Cricut brand, but these come in all kinds of brands, but it's just your stationary. The blade can be replaced, and this is what I started out using, one like this. It wasn't exactly this one, but I do like the retractable blade. And you get in the habit of it, and then you're not gonna cut yourself as easily if you keep it closed or inside there. So a craft knife would be item number 4. Number 5 on my list would be whiteout. So I like Tombow Mono Correction Tape. I get this from Amazon, and there are obviously tons and tons of brands of whiteout available, and any of them will work. But get whatever you like. They're not all made the same to me. Some of them don't lay down as easily. Some of them are a little bit more, the texture is just different. I don't know. I like this brand. The other thing that I use sometimes is a white gel pen, and these can be used to white out things as well. They don't cover as well as like a whiteout, but you can cover up lines under clear stickers. You can cover up small little mistakes in your handwriting and things like that with white gel pens. So this would be number 5. Number 6 is undo. I use this quite often because the idea with this product is that basically you can squirt this all over a sticker that you've stuck down, and it comes right off. Matter of fact, let me just show you really quickly. So I've just got some scratch paper here and a sticker. I'm just going to put that sticker down, and I mean, you could peel it up, but sometimes it doesn't want to come up or it'll tear. And undo, you can take and squirt all over the sticker, and I use my tweezers because I don't like to touch the undo, but look, it comes right up. Well, I'm touching the undo, but look how easy that came up. So yeah, and it dries, it evaporates really quickly. But undo, I get it off of Amazon, and you can also get this at Joann's, but it's a lot more expensive at Joann's. Amazon's the best place to get undo. So that is number 6. I don't know. I've already lost count, I'm sure. All right. Number 7, I would say, would be a punch. I first got a Happy Planner punch because it will punch their pages. You know, they've got the mini, the classic, and the big already sized out. And so if you're going to punch an like a page that you want to insert into your planner, you need this. The other thing that this is good for is if you cover up your punches with stickers, depending on where your stickers lay on your page and you're covering up those punches, this is good for that, to stick that page in and punch all of them at one time. It does not punch through anything but paper, and paper, let's see, you can only put 3 pages in at once is what they recommend, the Happy Planner. This is a Happy Planner punch. Mine is white. It was a special edition one that they put out a couple of years ago, but you can get this in other colors. Pink is the traditional, blue for the classic. This is a big. The difference is a classic punch only punches up to a classic size. It'll punch the mini and the classic. But if you get the big punch, it'll punch all 3 sizes. So if you're going to get one, I would recommend the big one because it's not that much more expensive and it punches all 3 sizes. The other punch that I use a lot on my channel and my planning is the We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Power Punch. I always have to think about how I say that. We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Power Punch. The cool thing about this little guy is that, first of all, he has a guide. Let me see if I can show that to you. He has a guide that you can put your page in, and I'll just use this scrap paper that I was using for something else, but you can put your page in, and let me take it out. There we go. It's not going in because I haven't opened it up, you guys. You have to open it up just like that. Okay, let's try that again. And you can put your punch in, or you put your page in and punch right next to it, and it's the same exact width as the Happy Planner. The difference with this little guy, he can punch through all kinds of materials. He can punch through plastic. He can punch through, I say he, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, it doesn't matter. It can punch through plastic. It can punch through chipboard. It can punch through, you know, thicker paper or more than one page. But I use this for if I only have like one hole to punch out on the page, or a couple, I don't want to get out the big punch, or if I'm making my covers, I'll use this, or if I'm making like my DIY sticker books that I store my small shop stickers in with the little covers that I make, I'll use this as well. So that is number 8, 7, I don't know, I've already lost count. Okay, let's see, what's next? Adhesive. So Tombow Mono Permanent Adhesive is what I use. Again, this goes back to my scrapbooking days 20 years ago. I've started using this product. It's a here, I can show you with this little piece of paper here we've got out. It's an adhesive runner. Adhesive tape runner is what it's called. But you can just run it, and then it sticks down. So, see that stuck together? You probably couldn't see it, but you run it like that, and it puts down a very, very light, thin layer of adhesive, and then it can stick together, right? And the reason why I use this a lot is because I Frankenplan. And when you Frankenplan, it just means that your pages can be stuck together. So like if I go from a neutral spread one week and use a different type of paper or layout the next week, you would Frankenplan in the 2 pages so that when you turn the page, it goes to the next page. Tombow Mono Permanent Adhesive. They do have a removable that I've never used before. I've always just used the permanent. But again, Amazon, I picked this up. Or craft stores, you can use coupons for the refills. It does come apart. You buy the little tape runner the first time, and then you can just buy these little refills, and if they come in like 3 in a pack. And sometimes you kind of have to clean off your little edge there. It gets a little bit sticky, but it works really good. And there is a little bit of a knack to using it. It's not hard, but once you get used to it, it's just fine. So that's adhesive would be on the list. Another item on my list that I like to use is kind of along that adhesive line is some glue pens. And the reason why I have these on the list is because sometimes if you have a situation where you have a sticker that gets torn up and it won't stick down anymore, you need to have a little bit of adhesive to put in like a little tiny spot, right? And you don't want to use the whole, you know, adhesive tape runner. You want to use just a little spot of glue. And so like you can take, it's like an ink pen. You can't really see it right now because it's got a little bit dried up tip there, but you get it going and it'll run a little bitty spot of glue right there. And this one is shaped just like an ink pen. It's not an ink pen, it's a little glue pen. Matter of fact, let's see, it's Tombow Glue Pen. I will see if I can find a link for that. I don't know if it's on my Amazon storefront. Goodness gracious, there we go, Tombow Glue Pen. And then this one is a Zig glue pen. It's kind of the same design. It's like a little roller ball pen. It's just a different shape, you know, container basically, but it comes out a little bit more runny than say this one comes out just like an ink pen would. So I do like both of them for different reasons, and so I have these kind. There are other tips you can get for the Zig. You can get the chisel tip. You can get all kinds of different ones, but I like these for planning. Another item that I like to use is called a bone folder. This is a Fiskars brand, I think, but the reason why I like this is because when you use clear stickers, you stick them down and they're really pretty. But if you take a bone folder or something along the lines of, you know, it could be like a debit card or something like that, could do the same thing, but you take this and rub it over the clear sticker, it just kind of pushes it down on the page even better, and the colors are brighter. You don't see the little air bubbles underneath, and it's like you almost don't even notice it before, but then when you rub this down, it looks even better. So it's kind of hard to explain. I've used it on my channel quite often, so if you want to, go back on my videos and kind of see that. But that's a bone folder. Another thing it's good for, obviously, is folding. And then the idea is that you would fold. Say, like if I took this and folded it, and then I use this to rub it down, of course, this paper's been folded a bunch, but you rub it down like that, and look how sharp that crease is. So it's a bone folder. It's made to fold paper, but we use it to scrape down our stickers. So that's what that is. The next item that I have, just a couple of more, not too much, a washi cutter. I use this to, actually for a couple of things. This is a metal washi cutter from Live Love Posh. If you're using a metal washi cutter, you can use this to cut alongside of with your retractable, or your craft knife rather, to cut, a straight line. Obviously it's to cut washi. You can hold it down, pull your washi, and it holds it in spot, and and it tears a straight line. Let's see, what else do I use this for? I would say that's it. It'd be a washi cutter, and I do use it as a straight edge to come to line up and cut straight edges. So a washi cutter. Again, this Live Love Posh, it's a metal one, and any debit card would do. You don't have to have a fancy washi cutter, but if you are placing an order, it's just a few dollars. It's really cute. I like it. They come in different designs. All right, so the next item is we're gonna go ahead and talk about our pens. So people like all different kinds of pens in their planners. Some people use just a ballpoint pen, some people use gel pens, some people use markers, some people use brush pens, and I love all kinds of pens, and I have a big collection of pens. But in my planners, I typically use one of two pens. Mostly I use a Papermate Flair medium tip in black, and I just like the way this looks, and that's what I use. The other pen that I use in my planners at times would be a Muji gel pen. I like the 0.38 ballpoint tip, or excuse me, 0.38 tip. And the reason why I like this is because I use it to draw my lines with when I use my Happy Planner Check It Off stencil. And so in your boxes for your vertical layout, you've got all these, places where you can put lines in. And I use this stencil to do that, and I use this pen because it's a really thin black line. So I'll use this one for my lines, and then I use this one to write with in my planner. So that's actually two different items, but they kind of go together. Check It Off stencil. This is Happy Planner brand. I will try to find a link for it below. As a matter of fact, I think it is available on the website. So check that out. Hobby Lobby also has these at times. So the Check It Off stencil. And the last item I'll show you is actually a couple of different things, but I'll just talk about it just for a minute. I like to use wax paper, not parchment paper, wax paper. Parchment paper has a different texture, but wax paper will allow you to put stickers down and peel them right back up. So if you want to see what a sticker is going to look like, actually let me show you. I'm just using some kind of extra stickers I had left over from my spread I wasn't going to use. So say I've got this sticker and I want to see what it's going to look like on the page. I can put it on here and reposition it and check it that way. The other thing wax paper is good for is to, you could even create a whole layout on wax paper and get everything in the way you want it and then stick it down on your paper. You could pull out stickers from a sticker book. This is why I use it a lot too. If I'm going through a sticker book and I want to, I know there's certain stickers I want to use, but obviously you can't see every page at one time. I'll just start pulling stickers, and I'll pull out stickers. You can get bigger sheets, of course, but I'll pull out stickers that I know I want to use or I think I might want to use and have them over to the side, and then I can start decorating my page. Or let's say I have, boxes. I want to pull out so many colors of boxes, and I just need a variety, and I don't want to have to be flipping through my books the whole time I'm planning. I can pull out my box stickers, and then you can, if you don't use them, you can just stick them back in the sticker book. So wax paper can be used for different things, but that's mainly what I use it for, is to either look to see what the sticker is going to look like before I stick it down, or I pull stickers out to plan with. Another thing that people use wax paper for is they'll stick their stickers down and kind of put it down a couple of times and it takes off, it doesn't, I don't know if it takes off some sticky or adds some wax to the sticker, but what it does is it makes it a little bit more easier to maneuver. So see how easy that's coming up? It's like it makes it almost a repositionable sticker. I don't go to the trouble for that because I don't really mind, you know, pulling a sticker up if it's stuck down pretty good, or, you know, using my undo, but that is what some people use it for. So that's wax paper. This is full sheet sticker paper. Obviously it's not a full sheet because I've used a bunch off of it, but I kind of wanted to show you because this is what I use it for. Is I will say, let's say I have this sticker and let's say it was a clear sticker, but I needed it to be a white background. You can put that sticker down, cut around it, and voila, you have a white background on your clear sticker. The other thing you can do is take your empty boxes. Let me show you. Let me see. I'm trying to find a good sticker book to show you. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's say you have, you know, you don't have any more box stickers in this size. This is the background, right? It's printed, it's cut inside. So you could make a box sticker out of this by cutting around it, sticking it down on the white sticker paper, and then cutting around it again, and you have another box sticker. So you could potentially get double the boxes out of your sticker books than you bought, because these aren't meant to be stickers, they're just the extra of the pages. Another thing I use my, you know, washi tape cutter for is I'll use that as a straight edge to cut around those boxes, and I've done that plenty of times on my channel. I'm not going to do one right now, but you can kind of see me do that at times on my channel, and I do that because there might be a sticker, you know, color of a box that I want, but I don't have any more left, and so I'll use white sticker paper for that. The other thing it's good for is to cover up mistakes. Let's say you're in your planner, you're filling out your planner, and you write something that's totally wrong because you might have wrote it on the wrong day. I've done that so many times. But you can take the sticker paper, and I haven't even showed you, but it's sticker paper. You can take that sticker paper and cut out the right size and stick it down on that box and basically cover up what you messed up, and you can't even really tell. I would white it out first because this is pretty thin, but if you white it out then cover it up, then you're not going to see that underneath, and it's basically like you can start with a fresh box. So that's another thing that I use the white sticker paper for, and I do get the full sheet white sticker paper. You could buy the address labels and do the same things with, but they're smaller. So if you just get the full sheet, you can just do whatever you want to with it. So that's my planner tool collection. I would say that those are my favorite things. They're things that I use all the time in planning. It's a collection. I didn't buy everything at one time. It's things that I added to my collection over, you know, the course of, you know, learning what I liked and things that I, you know, that was available to me. And so, yeah, I hope you like this video. If you do, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you do. I hope you take the time to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my future videos, and you can turn on that notification bell and it'll send you a reminder when I do post new videos. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and going through my favorite planner tools with me. We'll see you next time. Bye.